Hey guys, in this video we are going to talk about Geneva, Switzerland's second largest city and largest city in the French-speaking part of Switzerland. Geneva has a population of little more than 200,000, but considering the outskirts, Geneva holds up to 1.2 million residents. But almost 50% of the inhabitants of Geneva are not even Swiss citizens. Therefore, Geneva has all different kinds of foreign communities. And when in Geneva, one really notices that the population is not as homogeneous as in other Swiss cities. This city is well known for its financial industry, but also for its jewelry industry and its international non-government organizations. Moreover, it is well known for having a high quality of life. Geneva lies on the western edge of Switzerland, almost fully surrounded by France. In Geneva, there are tons of international organizations headquartered, but I will cover that later. Because of the international environment, there are quite a lot of countries which have their embassies here in Geneva and not in Switzerland's capital city of Bern. In fact, 175 countries are diplomatically represented here in Geneva. Geneva has one of the world's highest quality of life. It ranks 9th worldwide in terms of quality of life, with Zurich ranked 2nd, Basel ranked 10th and Bern ranked 14th in very close driving distance. Therefore, the city of Geneva is quite expensive. A 2.5 bedroom apartment in the very center of Geneva will cost you more than $1 million. But good luck finding one. Furthermore, in 2018, over 18% of the population of Geneva were millionaires, which makes Geneva rank 2nd in terms of density of millionaires, right behind Monaco. For the amount of money you have to spend to live in Geneva for a month, you could stay in Dubai for 1.5 months, in Berlin for 2 months, or in Sofia for more than 3.5 months. Geneva has an international airport which even offers a direct flight to Zurich. This is slightly ridiculous since there are good train connections to Zurich, and Zurich is only 220 kilometers away from Geneva. In addition, traveling from Zurich to Geneva and back by plane is less expensive than using the train. A flight will take you about 50 minutes, but I doubt that this is significantly faster than using the train. However, a very nice feature of that airport is that you get a free ticket to the city center of Geneva as soon as you arrive. It is valid for 80 minutes, which is more than enough to get you to any point of that city. But let's get some more insights into Geneva. Do you see this water fountain? It is called jet d'eau and can be translated from French to water jet. This water jet is 140 meters tall, and it's indeed very satisfying to observe the water as it slowly falls down from that height. It is a remarkable eye-catcher of Geneva and is definitely a must-see. You might have heard of CERN, which is the European Organization for Nuclear Research in Geneva. It has the world's largest particle accelerator with a total circumference of more than 26 kilometers. Particles are accelerated to almost speed of light, followed by a collision with other particles. CERN holds an essential role in physics research, which is the reason why a lot of international researchers settled down in Geneva. Even the World Wide Web, as we know it today, was born here at CERN. Geneva lies on a lake and 2 rivers simultaneously. At the Lake Geneva, people like to spend some quality time and to relax. There are beautiful promenades where you can go for a walk. Moreover, Geneva is the city where the 2 rivers called Rhône and Arve meet. The rivers are different in origin, color, speed and behavior. Yet they meet in Geneva to become one before running through southeastern France. This really is a beautiful and unique natural phenomenon, since you get to see how the 2 rivers with their different properties merge together. Throughout the last centuries, over 40 ships, 6 rail wagons, plenty of motorboats and even 3 planes have sunken in the Lake of Geneva. Researchers say that in the Lake of Geneva there are even more historical relicts waiting to be found. In the center of Geneva there is an old medieval city district. It is an ancient maze of small streets and picturesque squares, filled with small cafes, restaurants, galleries, museums and lovely shops. There are plenty of old historical buildings located there. When you visit this old city district, you really get to see the ancient times of Geneva. This is also the place where the world's longest wooden bench is situated at. The Marronnier de la Treille, as they call it, is 120 meters long and has already been built back in 1767. This is a popular place for lovers to spend a romantic evening together. Geneva has won the World Travel Awards title of the best European city for weekend tours, a title considered to be the Oscar of the tourism industry. And for sure, as a tourist, you will not get bored in Geneva. There are a lot of green areas and parks situated in Geneva. In addition, there are a lot of hills in Geneva's greater area where you can go on hiking trips. And the French border is just 4 kilometers away, which means that you can easily spend your vacations in France. And not only spending one's vacation in France is attractive, but also the fact that you can get your groceries and other household goods a lot cheaper than in Geneva. But not only France is right next door. Most of the major European cities are not further than a 2 hours flight from Geneva. In Geneva, the watch industry is strong too. Therefore, it holds the largest flower clock in the world. The flower clock is located in the English Garden of Geneva and holds 6,500 flowers, which grow and bloom at different times, making the clock periodically change in color. The climate in Geneva is balanced. Due to the tempering effects of the lake and surrounding mountains, Geneva is pleasant almost during the whole year. September and October are the rainiest months. January and February are the coldest, but the temperature rarely drops below freezing point. Summers are long with relatively low humidity and cold breezes from the lake. You can even see the Mont Blanc from Geneva. As I mentioned previously, there are a lot of international organizations located in Geneva. More precisely, there are 250 non-government organizations headquartered here. 10% of Geneva's population is employed by a non-government organization. The United Nations, the Red Cross Organization, the World Health Organization, the International Labour Organization, the International Organization for Migration, and the World Trade Organization are just a few examples. Switzerland has 4 official languages: German, French, Italian and Romansh, which is spoken by 60,000 people mainly in the Alps. And because of the fact that Geneva is located in the western part of Switzerland, people speak French. But still, English and German are understood by a lot of people here. Public transportation in Geneva is good. Although there is no subway infrastructure, you can reach any point in the city by using trams and buses. This works well since the city is not too big. To sum up, Geneva is one of Switzerland's most interesting cities. Especially if you are interested in different international organizations, Geneva is definitely a must-see. And if you are speaking French, Geneva may feel like home to you. Otherwise, there are still a lot of cool places to visit, and I'm sure that you will enjoy your stay in Geneva. Have you ever visited Geneva? What were your impressions? Please let me know in the comments. And if you have some more ideas about which cities or countries I should cover next, please leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe in order to not miss any new video about the world's most interesting cities and countries. And don't forget to activate the bell so that you get notified every time a new video about an interesting city appears. Thanks for watching.